Let's continue. One gruesome camp in particular is called Knott's Miss, the Devil's Punch Bowl. It's a place located in Knott's, where during the Civil War, authorities forced tens of thousands of free slaves to live in these American death camps. Researcher Paul Westbrook said the Union Army not allow them to remove the bodies from the camp. They just gave them shelves and said bury them where they drop. Look at it. I ain't lying. When the slaves were released from the plantations during the occupation of overran Knott's, and the population went from 10,000 to 120,000 overnight, Brooks said, end quote, so they decided to build an encampment for them at Devil's Punch Bowl, which they walled off and wouldn't let them out. Don, as the former director of the Knott City ceremony said. Now, why someone take this story and make it into like some corny ass horror movie with zombies? The Knott's, Mississippi alone, officials estimate that the time span for just 1 year, over 200,000 free black people were killed in concentration camps called the Devil's Punch Bowl. Okay, but this white boy is gonna try to tell you some other shit. All right, let's continue.
There's your historical context. There are still 46 million people enslaved in the world today. The most ever in human history.
Is that true, though? Is that truly true? They talking about all over the world, but they talking about sex trafficking. And who is these main people banking little kids? White folks.
None of those are white countries. There are also millions of black people still enslaved in Africa. Don't give a damn about that, do you, BuzzFeed? Listen, virtually every single racial group in history has been guilty of enslaving people from other racial groups or social castes. The contemporary narrative that only white people are to blame for slavery.
And no, this dude going on a full-blown rant off a TV show.
Is not only totally historically inaccurate, it's also racist, which is why BuzzFeed and a myriad of other leftist outlets and institutions push it, because they're racist. But reverse racism doesn't exist. Institutional power. Blah.
Yes, that's what you need to do to yourself. I'm telling y'all, man, this is the modern age of SWS, for real. Yeah, I think this stuff is all innocent and jokey, but look how many views they do get. And people pass this stuff around. Come on, y'all.